Hello everybody, I'm making this video today to recap all of this year with Obama, and I want to illustrate the bad news which has been this year for Obama. 2013 has been Obama's worst year. So I was just right now on this page, which is, to give you an idea of this page, it's called Syrian Perspective. And this is what's happening in Syria, which is really bad for Obama. Now I'm going to bring this up. Here we go. So you can see it. You can see it here. This is a Syrian Perspective. This is a very, very good, this is the best insider view of what's happening in Syria. You see here, you see Damascus. They have very good maps. It's very excellent. So I'm going to talk about this place here, which is called Homs, which is, you see, here's Damascus, and you have this road. The main road goes up to Aleppo. Aleppo was the commercial capital where they have all the industry, and this road goes up to Homs here along the Lebanese border. And then it branches off towards the coast, which is Tartus and Latakia. Latakia is where President Assad is from, and Tartus is where the Russians have their a port for their navy. And so I got news today that in Homs they've completely destroyed the people, the terrorists who come from were paid by the CIA and Obama. They've completely killed them and exterminated all those terrorists in Homs. And that's really the key, because you can see here, if you look at Damascus, the road goes up to Homs. And at Homs, the road branches out to the left, this is all Assad country. This is really his base. But if they can break the rebels, these terrorists in Homs, then there's another road that goes straight up to Aleppo. And once they break the rebels here in Homs, then the rebels cannot, in Aleppo, they have no connection with all the terrorists who are attacking in Damascus, because Damascus is where there's the big battle, and once they break them here in Homs, then they're broken. Then they break them in two. See, the guys in Aleppo and the guys in Damascus, they're broken in two. They can't use the road. If they can't use the road to get from Aleppo to Damascus, that's a long trip that takes several hours. And if they can't use the road, then it's finished for them. Then they can't send any weapons back and forth. So Homs is really the center, because it's a three-way center. There's a road. There's basically in Syria, there's Aleppo, there's the coastal region, and there's Damascus. All the rest over here is all desert. There's nothing. If you look at the maps, there's nothing. So this place, Homs, is the center of three completely separate regions, which is Aleppo, Latakia, because Aleppo is not the basis of the Assad family. There in Aleppo, you get different religions. Like in this coastal region is mostly Alawite, which is the Shiite type of religion. And in Aleppo, you don't get these Alawites. You get different kinds of Shiite, like Iranian Shiite, and then you get the Sunni. And then it's the same thing down here in Damascus. It's a mix of Sunni and Shiite, but not the Alawite, which is Assad's religion. His religion is just along the coast here. So Homs really brings everything together. And so I'm going to give you this information now. Here we go. I'm just going to make this a little smaller so you can see what's in this article. Here you can see some people who were killed just north of Damascus, along the road going up towards Homs. These were killed in the mountainous region, which is between Homs and Damascus, in the Kalamun. You can see here Kalamun. The Kalamun are these mountains. The Kalamun is what they call it. Okay, so I'm going to move down here, and so here you see Homs. You see in Homs. And so they say that there was I just got the owner of this website who wrote to me that this is a very big victory today, because they're just cleaning out, like, all these terrorists are holed up in houses and holding people hostages here and there. So they have to go, like, house to house and kill these guys. And these guys are hiding in the basements, and they're keeping families hostages in these houses. So they're going from house to house. But basically, the whole place is cleared up now. So there's no more fighting. It's just like cleaning up kind of situation. Okay, so here there's one thing here. They say Tadmur in Palmyra. Rats tried to escape to Jordan in Ma'ir village area, 60 kilometers southwest of Al Tanef. 16 were killed and 12 arrested. You see, there are a lot of these terrorists being killed. Like 16 were killed, 12 arrested. No names. This is a good sign, since it shows that some of the rodents are afraid to remain in their positions. So the terrorists are running now. These guys have been resisting and going on the offensive, but now they're running. They're starting to run. So okay. So I'm going to move on now. What I wanted to talk was about Obama's biggest 2013 failures. This is an article I made earlier, so I'm going to detail that now. Here we go. I'm going to make this a little bigger for you people, so you people can see this thing more clearly. Here we go. Obama's biggest 2013 failures. So I wrote, it's that time of the year when we look back. Here's Obama's worst year. This is an article by, the Russian RT, the Russian television. Yeah, Russian television. So they say, is the Obama presidency failing? In fairness, he's still in office, but polls show that among modern presidents, Obama is seen as the biggest failure. Among his failures are his Syrian strategy. That's what I just talked about, Syria. And Obamacare. Of course, you people all know about Obamacare. That has been terrible for Obama. Then we have the NSA surveillance. That's a very big scandal. The NSA surveillance scandal. And then the government shutdown. Now, the government shutdown was bad for the Republicans, but it also jittered the Democrats, because they realized that they were vulnerable. They realized that they don't have total control. So then the Russians talk about the Boston Marathon terrorist attack. Well, and then the mass shootings. Okay, that's probably talking about the Connecticut shootings. The Boston Marathon, of course, those were those Tsarnaev brothers. I don't know where they came from Georgia or something. Okay, the government shutdown gave the Democrats some jitters, but then the NSA surveillance scandal, that had to do with Larry Klayman. He managed to get an injunction against the NSA, and he's a birther. Larry Klayman is a birther. He's got several birther cases going on. And so that was a big victory for the birthers, and that really destroyed Obama's power. When the NSA scandal came out, that was bad, because and when the judge, Larry Klayman, got a judge to give an injunction against the NSA, so the NSA was judged illegal. Now there was a new judge today. Today is we're the 22nd, we're the 28th. On the 27th, yesterday, there was a judge who ruled that the NSA spying was okay. They could keep on spying. But for 1 week now, Larry Klayman, who's this birther lawyer, he got an injunction against the NSA during a week, so that really broke the back of Obama's prestige and everything. I mean, for a week they were illegal, like NSA was legally illegal. Okay, so you guys know the Obamacare and government shutdown. I mean, you guys know all about this. The Obamacare thing is terrible. I mean, they say that Obama is completely destroyed with this. So I'm going to move on to another article which I've made, which is there's a general who has called for people to march on Washington. You see, that's this general here, General Paul E. Vallely. This is an article I made, which is called Obama the Clown in Chief, the Antichrist. Obama's the Antichrist, and I'm the Messiah. So I wrote, the moment is right. People don't want to pay Obamacare. Don't enroll, just pay the $95 fine. I mean, that's nothing, that's peanuts. Pay $95. And you don't have Obamacare, and you don't give them your information. If you give them your information, you compromise your information, because it's very easy to hack the Obamacare website and just download all the information they have onto a hard drive, and you've got all the information of all the people in Obamacare, all their private information. You know, who wants that? So I wrote, in my article I wrote, let's march on Washington and arrest Obama. And I said, bring Obama Antichrist, you see, bring Obama Antichrist signs. We should walk on Washington and get in front of the White House. You remember those park rangers who took the barricades and they threw the barricades in front of the White House? Yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to go. There was the truckers and the park rangers, who the national parks. They threw the barricades in front of the White House. That's what we got to do now, because the general says we have to get in Obama's face. You know, we have to face this guy because he is a liar. You know, and anything you say, he'll say yeah, but he won't do what he says. So I say, join me. So I said, organize. We have to go to Washington. We have to bring those Obama Antichrist signs. Obama Antichrist 666. So I say, join me. I'm the Messiah, Ger Smith, Rudra Chakran, King of Shambhala, the Universal Messiah. That's me. Say, we're many. Don't forget. We don't forgive. We're the messengers of the apocalypse. I mean, it's true. This is our job of being the messengers of the apocalypse. We got to do it. So I say the moment is now. Rise and be counted. You know, in the Bible they say, rise and be counted. We must march on Washington. Okay, so here's the video about this general saying this. So I say, bring all these signs. You see these signs here, Antichrist Obama. You know, this is the retired general. Americans must confront Obama's tyranny. Here, look, there's the Antichrist Obama. This guy, mark of the beast. Here's a lady. She's with the fanatical Bible thumpers, Westboro Baptist Church, and she says that Obama's the Antichrist. And she made this video, and she was in front of the White House. She said the Antichrist resides in the White House. So here's a lady who is in Washington. She has the same sign. The Antichrist is living in the White House. So Obama's the Antichrist. So I mean, this is the very bad year for Obama. And we got to say this guy is the Antichrist because we have the proof that in the lottery in Chicago, the number 666 was drawn the day after his election. So here's a guy with Obama as the Antichrist. Oust Obama. We got, this is the kind of signs we got to bring. Look, and Antichrist Obama. Fags are beasts. Antichrist Obama. Antichrist Obama. And here you get these radical leftists. God loves everybody, and God loves gays. Yeah, okay. Everybody should be respected. We should respect everybody. But saying that gays are being gay is good, that's not good to say that being gay is good. If people want to be gay, they can be gay. If people don't want to be gay, don't tell people, hey, being gay is good. You shouldn't pressure people like they're doing the gay agenda. Gays are trying to pressure people to be good. So a lot of kids can become gay because there's pressure. You can force kids to do anything. That's not good because being gay is very dangerous, very dangerous.